Hey guys, it's Matt Somerset here with Snap Fitness, and today I wanted to take you over the big picture view on why we created the 24/7 Weight Loss Warriors program and what kind of went into it, okay? So, as you'll see, kind of create a little bit of a framework here. Basically how this works is, this is like the foundation, okay? The direction. This is why you do programs. This is why you seek out advice and why you look for things, is because you're kind of looking for a mixture of three things: knowledge, action, and experience. Okay? So what do I mean by this? Knowledge in, okay, based on what I want to do with my body, my finances, whatever it is, what do I need to know, or what does this person know that I like, so I don't have to worry about it? I can just follow him, and not that with that knowledge that I know he has, I know I'm going to be okay. Okay? The experience, so going through this thing, understanding what you're doing and actually experiencing it so you can make shifts. And then finally the action part, okay? So actually taking the strategies or the understanding and putting it into practice so you can start to see results. Okay, so that's the whole point of direction. And this is a big part of every successful program. Our whole direction is, how do we make it so that you can sustainably keep the weight off and have enough understanding to really make the shifts necessary when you feel that's necessary in your life, okay? Next, we have sort of the strategies about, on the big picture side. We created an environment, we have the movement, especially since we're a gym, we're big on the movement part, and then especially at the end, you've got the eating. So we brought all these formats into play so that it not only helps you out more by having more motivation, everybody's going towards the same goals, but it also gives you some perspective on why these programs are so successful. Okay, so for number one, if I'm going into environment, the big thing here is support. Okay, you know why does social media kind of take off? If you ever bought a program or got into one, they always have these private Facebook groups, or if you're part of some society, they all got these private things going on. It's because you feel supported. Everybody's going towards the same goal. So if somebody's a saver and they're with a whole bunch of other savers, they feel way better. And that's exactly what we found by creating an in-person environment like this. Yes, you can do it online, but it just does not seem the same when you've got somebody there in with you and you guys are all moving towards the same thing. So that's why we created the group fitness classes. And or I guess I should say the group training sessions, where everybody's doing their own training, but they're working on the same training program, and they're all working in the same direction. They're all in the gym together. Yes, they're doing their own thing, but it motivates you to know everybody's in there, right? They're actually doing it. You don't get to see that online. Next is the support time. So the environment is, each week we spend an hour where we go over, okay, what's the plan? You never take time to plan because you go, that's a waste of my time. I got all these other different things I got to do, and you're so busy to take time and go, this is the plan. And then see how it stacks up, okay? Next is, so the relaxation part of it is the environment, is just taking time aside for you, is for some weird reason a relaxation thing. Have you ever noticed when you go work out, you feel more relaxed? Or you go on a car ride, just yourself or something, you're more relaxed than when everybody's in there, you're anxious. This creates that environment that we're looking for, that's more conducive to wanting to change, that makes you go, yes, I can do this, and I feel like I can do it. Okay, and also putting time aside. The whole point of it is, you're scheduling this out and the time is set aside. Does it mean it's always going to work? No, but it does mean, given the environment we've created, there better be something really good going on to get going, because there's always some kind of excuse, right? Especially I found, me personally, when I'm coaching somebody, being by themselves is a lot more ineffective than if I've got a group of people who are working towards the same thing, right? Because it just seems you put more in, especially when you start with the support side of having a personal trainer in each of those 3 training sessions. You have a trainer with you, he makes sure that your range of motion is right, he's looking for is the ability there to do these exercises, and move you into something else if they aren't. It's just instantly supported versus waiting for a response or something. Okay, so we put that into play. Next is the movement side, okay? We need a little balance between sculpting, which is weight training, and shaping, which is more cardio, stretching, getting everything out. So the whole point of it is to bring them together, is so that not only does things function better, because These two are completely different on how your body utilizes energy. I could go into it, but I'm going to spare you. The whole point of it is we're going to look and feel better by adding the two of these in play. And because most people don't do much of the weight training, by adding it in, you're going to notice you can get away with a heck of a lot more carbs, which is nice. Because most people say, you know, you got to get rid of those suckers. Well, being that we're a gym environment and we understand how the energy systems work, really you're not going to have to. Okay, so in here we've got, so we've kind of set aside 5 days a week where you know exactly what you're going to be doing and how you're going to do it. And we even broke it up by adding in class-based stuff like hiking. So it's completely, it's just it opens up how you, or what your associations are with the gym and movement and looking for different ways to do it other than the gym. Okay, and finally we've got the eating side. So of course it comes down to cooking and all this stuff, but our main premise here is to modify foods. Okay, and so what I'm trying to get at here is we're building on these pillars, and that allows you to start to understand by applying it. Okay, we're not going to learn stuff in a classroom setting and then you're just going to kind of leave it on the shelf. We're learning it and we're applying it that exact same week. And we're not continuing on until you've got that stuff covered to move on to the next, right? It's all self-paced. But the whole point of it is, it's at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is help you to sustainably keep the body fat off by following a program. Okay, so it's done for you. So the stress of, oh my God, I got to do all this stuff. What the heck am I going to do? You've got the support of the group, okay, and of our trainers, of everybody. You've got the movement in place, and you've got the eating plan based on you. This all helps you to build direction so that 3 months from now, you're like, I can definitely do this. Everybody's helped me out. Oh my God, I feel so pumped, and I've got this, right? That's what we're trying to do. At the end of the day, with your own experiences, the knowledge you get, and the action, you start to build understanding on how you can do this more long term and how it actually will fit into your lifestyle. Not how do I fit this program into my crazy world now? Maybe I'll jog this around. No, it's more like how do we shove in health and fitness, and not only that, but get you more pride over your body coming into summer, which is what we're working up towards. So, anyways, that is Snap Immersion's 24/7 Weight Loss Warriors program, and this is kind of the overview of all the things that we brought into the program to ensure that not only is the goal met, but you can sustain this long term. Okay? If you enjoyed that, check out snapimmersion.com and look into signing up for the program. We'd love to have you. It's going to start on April 3rd, 2017, and there's a couple more spots left. Thanks, guys.